Mic wasn't on. My bad. My bad. Mic wasn't on. Mic was not on. Oops. Mic was not on. Oops. My bad. My bad. Anywho, last we left off. Seriously, it's time. I'm so sorry. Oh, you could hear me. Oh, who cares? Who gives too much of a fuck anyway? This is a scruff production anyway. Last we left off, I guess it was time to ban an entire corporation because nobody knows how to respond in the heat of the moment to keep your damn job. Don't really understand it. Matter of fact, let's check the give, send, go. Let's see the give, send, go and how far that's gone. I told you when we woke up the next day, it would be surpassed. And wouldn't you goddamn know it? It's surpassed and they upped the goal. Now, question. Simple question. If you set a goal to 100K plus and you reach it, shouldn't you stop? Now again, and there's more money being given to the secondary either. I don't understand how we're trusting John Johnson and what was the name? Tom Hennessy. These are not names I would trust. These are not names I would trust. Let's keep reading the comments. Wish you well, one love. Never quit. Oh, you ain't got to worry about it. You got fired. Who is this? Mariah, I feel like you weren't here last night, so I'll fill you in. Woman on the screen has gone viral over the past, now it's been a full 2 days, for hurling slurs at two Somalians while at work. That's it. And now no one knows. Listen. I have no reason to suspect that this GoFundMe, Give, Send, Go, is actually real. I have no reason to say in any good conscience that it is. Don't put up with the cousin-loving light bulb heads. Okay. Living in what? Never mind. Glad to see good people standing up for themselves. Abassing? I feel like there's a word here I don't know. People who annoy you. Oh. You are a power of example. You know what? I'm starting to understand why Trump called Americans untalented. We're not putting up with brown immigrant harassment anymore. The scam is over. Okay. I work in fast food and stopped bending the knee to rude customers long ago. Corporations need to start standing up for workers. I too have been a victim of Somali intimidation, and nothing is done to control these invaders. Where's the guy who said it's cool? Where's the guy who was like, hey, I hate illegals, deport them. But if they come in and join the military and get the benefits that way, that's somehow better. Fuck doing it illegally. Doing it legally makes it better. Yeah. Deport all the fucking illegals just for Trump to bring in the legal ones via an H-1B. Oh, wait, y'all hate those too. That don't work. So what is there to do? So essentially, just to recap, so everyone understands me clearly. Yes, the bitch deserves to be fired. Why? Because she's on camera going viral, hurling slurs, flipping the bird, telling customers to suck it on company time with a company uniform on, in the company workplace. And if you have a problem with me saying that, prove me wrong, put on your company's uniform and start hurling slurs on camera and post it online. Let's see how long you keep your job. And it stands to reason. Let me pull this up because, did I enjoy reading this 20 minutes ago. It stands to reason that when people want to hold conversation, you got to try really hard. And you got to try to make it make sense. I as you all know, streamed about this last night. And I looked and I see comments and I'm like, oh, what's this? You know you've lost the plot when, in defense of sexual harassment, you cosplay as a confused American in the face of blatant sexism. A Somali man sexually harassed a woman in defense of an unsubstantiated claim, and your brain landed on, does it make sense that Somalis would come to America and behave this way? Incorrect. This must be the first American woman they interacted with, because that's the only way it makes sense. It is the only way it makes sense. The soft defense of sexism is crazy, like he was out of line and should have been banned. Both are wrong, but the inability to call the sexism out is fascinating. First of all, whore, go back in the kitchen where you belong. Find the man to speak to me about this conversation. Next, it was not, does it make sense Somalis would come to America and behave this way? In order for one side's story of this to make sense, you have to consider the fact that two Somalians were sick of living in Somalia. I said this yesterday, but because listening is often hard for people who want to bitch all day, you have to somehow believe that two Somalians just said, fuck it, let's leave Somalia and fly to Wisconsin. Get off the plane, pass up several individuals who just so happen to be women, who just so happen to be working, not wearing hijabs, and go to, of all places, Cinnabon, interact with an employee who's not wearing a hijab, sexually harass her, and then record her. That is the only way one side's case of events play out and make sense. It's ironic that this entire scenario, this entire story is dictated on which version of the story you're willing to believe. Nothing else. No real evidence. No real witness testimony that would be worth a damn. It's just, fuck it. Reports say this with no evidence. Reports say that with no evidence. That's where we are. That's where we are with this. Shockingly, it's reached the point where, as I told you all, Monday, you are going to see people make videos about it. And oh yes, we are going to watch it. I have to see. But it's just very interesting to me that you're either going to, it's one of two, and that's really it. You're going to believe what I just described to you, or you're going to believe two motherfuckers walked in to a Cinnabon store, said something, got harassed because one of them was wearing a hijab, and then these motherfuckers started recording. The only true sentiment is that it got something to do with a hijab. And speaking of any side willing to be believed, now mainstream's talking. And now it's going to be a battle of, I don't trust the mainstream. They're not giving me any evidence. I trust social media, who also isn't giving me any evidence. Cinnabon worker fired from Wisconsin store after shouting racist slurs at customers. A Cinnabon worker was fired from a Wisconsin store where she worked after a video showed that she was shouting racial slurs, including the N-word, and two customers and went viral online. The Georgia-based cinnamon roll chain confirmed the worker's firing and condemned her outburst on social media. Because need I remind you all, if you're not willing to try it, you might want to step to the side. Hurling slurs on camera and going viral for it are going to get you fired. Fuck your political affiliation. Fuck who you voted for. Even though, for some reason, I guess I'm supposed to care that the bitch voted for Joe Biden and Kamala. I guess. I guess. Hey, Sarah, you're the same one who left this dumbass comment. Could you care to enlighten me of your source of sexism? Because I'm like the slightest bit curious. And as you do that, as you enlighten me on that source, because I'm going to need it, how does that negate this bitch getting fired? I shall wait, but as I wait, I will keep reading. Cinnabon said in its statement that the worker was immediately terminated by the franchise owner over the viral video, which the company called disturbing. I don't think it was disturbing. It was just ignorant. It posted the statement as a comment on the video on X. Although the footage originally appeared on TikTok, the worker was not identified by name. Later, everybody found out that her fucking name's Crystal. We've seen the disturbing video from the Cinnabon Bakery, Ashweabon, Wisconsin, and we do not condone this behavior. The statement said the former employee was immediately terminated by the franchise owner. Their actions do not reflect our values or the welcoming experience every guest deserves. In a follow-up statement to the Associated Press, the company added, their actions and statements are completely unacceptable and in no way reflect the values of Cinnabon, our franchisees, or the welcoming environment we expect for every guest and team member. The video was first posted on TikTok and showed a white female employee cursing at and taunting the customers from behind the counter as one of them recorded the encounter. At one point, she is seen on video uttering a racial slur and saying, "I'm a racist. I'll say it to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful," which will get you fired. It will absolutely get you fired. If he doesn't get banned or something, I wouldn't shop there again. Boo-hoo. For you to be saying both are wrong, I need to know the customer's wrong. I need to know the great sin these customers did. Because we got what the employee did on camera. We got what she did on camera. What did these two Somalians do? Because I don't know if you were here at the beginning, this story is dictated on what you're willing to believe. And I'm going to say it again, and it won't be the last time I say it. You're either going to believe two motherfuckers said, fuck it, let's leave Somalia, get on a plane to Wisconsin, get off the plane, skip past several women who are not wearing hijabs, go to Cinnabon, because once you get off the plane, you're craving a sweet treat, see a woman not wearing a hijab and sexually harass her, and then they get called slurs. Or motherfuckers go into Cinnabon, have an interaction with employee that's not pleasant, employee starts hurling slurs. It's one of two. And need I stress, both versions have no evidence to back it. None. Neither version has no evidence to back it. To be fair, the donation page for the Somalians is also stupid. Yes! Because what money do they need? You got called a nigga. What did you lose? What did you lose getting called a nigga? Nothing. Why do they have a donation page up? See, y'all not gonna like my side of it. I think motherfuckers just took my idea. They took my idea of just a basic interaction between a white and a black and making it go viral, and now everybody trying to get their money's worth. That's my version of it. Fuck it. They all lied just to try to get a buck. And depending on if you willingly want to trust a give, send, go made by a nigga named Tom Hennessy, Leon, you need to start grifting. But to do that, I'd have to just fucking sell my soul and start saying shit I don't mean. And like bow to you people when I get something wrong, or delete the video as if it's to make me feel better. But I'm not a pussy. So, nah. The employee was also recorded giving an obscene hand gesture, the middle finger, at customers and exchanging expletives with one of the persons at the store. The TikTok user who posted the video said that the incident happened while she and her husband were taking a break from shopping on Friday at a mall in Ashweabon, a suburb of Green Bay. The customer said that she had ordered a caramel pecan cinnamon roll and had asked the worker to add more caramel, as it didn't appear to have enough. She began recording after the worker snapped at her and derided her hijab. Oh, so like I said, you're either going to believe one of two. Either they harassed her for not wearing a hijab, or she harassed them for wearing one. And where's any evidence of either? Oh, nowhere? Suck my fucking dick. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this in a live setting. Because I'm not about to record a video about this shit. You know what? I'll do one when one of these motherfuckers goes on the news. when one of these motherfuckers goes on, matter of fact, when all of them go on the news, when all these motherfuckers go on the news and start telling their versions, and I need when the white woman, Crystal, goes on and gives her statement, I need somebody to ask her if she knows about these donation pages. And if she says no, ooh, you niggas look stupid. Ooh. An online fundraising campaign to support the customers described them as a black Somali Muslim couple who were traumatized by the incident. You motherfuckers don't deserve money either. And I guarantee you, if I go find it, matter of fact, give me a minute. Let's try to look for it. Let's try to get a little look. I would think this would be on GoFundMe. GoFundMe, search. Listen, you can either believe Kashad Redding or Sabrina Osman. Help cousins legal fees? What? What legal fees? She's been fired. What are you suing? What? What legal fees? This is ridiculous. This is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Fuck it, I'm reading this one. This one got less money. Hello, I want to start off by saying thanks for your support. This happened on December 5th of 2025 at Cinnabon in Bay Park Mall in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin. My cousin and her husband, a black Somali Muslim couple, were out shopping and decided to get a quick treat from Cinnabon. As soon as they approached the counter, they could tell the atmosphere was not welcoming. Oh, I know, I'm reading a lie. My cousin ordered a caramel. Why do I feel like this was made after this article came out? Can I get a timestamp on when this was made? Created an hour ago. When was this uploaded? It's 3:27. This was put up at 2:31 Eastern Standard. This is sad. You know what's crazy? You know what I think the quote-unquote moral of the story might actually be here? Motherfuckers seeing a story go viral and immediately jumping on the opportunity to try to make money off of it. And it ain't even the people involved. I don't think even the people involved are trying to make money off this shit. I think it's more primarily just people bored, hoping they can get a quick buck. And I mean, fuck, how much money for this? $45,000. $500 donation. $500. 146 people just donated. I need a white woman. What, Skelly, sell your fucking soul to me. And let's make a bag. My personal email redacted. My cousin's personal email redacted. Give me gumbo. Fuck you. You know what you got to do to make that happen. You got to give me what I want. You want food, you got to say a slur. It ain't just any slur. My slur. You will not get fed or treated with respect by me unless you give me what I want. But this is ridiculous. This GoFundMe is ridiculous. This fucking Give Send Go is ridiculous. You motherfuckers will talk about how we're in the middle of a fucking recession and how you can't afford shit, but you're throwing your money at anything. You're throwing your money at the moon and hoping a fucking meteor comes down to help you. Oh, but we're sick of these racists. Oh, we're sick of these Somalis. And the world keeps fucking spinning. Your president called us all untalented. And when I look at this GoFundMe and when I look at that Give Send Go, that motherfucker had a point. Like, A competing campaign to purportedly benefit the fired worker, meanwhile, has raised tens of thousands of dollars. That effort appears to be on the same Christian crowdfunding platform where hundreds of thousands of dollars were raised for a Minnesota woman who admitted to using a slur against a black child at a playground earlier this year. What's going on up there in like the Midwest? Paramount just outbid Netflix. Netflix better fight. I mean, regardless, we as the overall people are fucked because we're going to pay more for these fucking streaming services anyway. Edward Ahmed Mitchell, the National Deputy Director of the Council of American Islamic Relations, addressed the incident in a statement on Monday. We welcome Cinnabon's decision to hold this employee accountable for her vile and racist rant against black Muslim customers. So again, class, which version of the story do you want to believe? Oh, you're making fun of sexism. Get back in the kitchen. Which version of the story are you willing to believe? Are you willing to believe, hey, these you're going to believe one motherfucker sexually harassed the other one or the other one sexually harassed the other one? Pick your poison. The world's still spinning. No one wins except the motherfuckers behind these give, sin, goes. Because, might I ask, why on the planet would we support someone who, well, I don't know, if I could just pull it up real fast. If I could just pull this up for everybody to see. Like, I don't know. I'm not too certain. I'm not too certain. I'm not too certain. But if I were to want to give my money to someone, I'm stalling and drawing out the sentences to try to find it. How many of you would give your money to somebody who apparently is not good around children? It's not really somebody I would give my money to, but hey, you do what you want with your money. That's your choice. My choice is to try to make money, save it as best as I can. Hi, Harley. I don't know Harley, where were you yesterday? We were discussing our favorite topic as black people. Slur. But again, no matter which version of the story you want to believe, we're dumber as a fucking society. I thought people were broke. I mean, fuck, I thought everybody was worried about, fuck getting you anything for Christmas. I put $500 into supporting a soul who apparently needs legal fees because they got called a nigger. Like, let it go. Oh, sorry, family. I know that you were all excited for my Christmas bonus, but I put that money towards something of substance. A dumbass woman getting herself fired. You don't deserve to be treated poorly by people living off our tax dollars. Deport them for harassment. Where is the guy yesterday who was like, I hate all these illegals. Deport them. But it's cool if they come in and fucking assimilate via the army. Hey, take these American benefits legally because that makes it that makes it all worthwhile. Hey. Oh, I'm reading more of these. I'm reading more of these American patriots. No more intimidation. Trust in God. No more white folk left behind. Tell that to Derek Chauvin. I give because I believe you are fighting the right fight. Thank you for standing up. By the way, need to say it again. Don't know. I don't know who the fuck. You know what? Just for the fuck of it. Let's see if this is a real person. Tom Hennessy, someone who died in 2011, is because he's dead, an American actor and stuntman. I don't necessarily know who motherfuckers are giving this money to. I have no clue. Wait. I adopted 3 immigrants years ago and it cost $30K. Why do they get to break in?
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
Good on you. Best wishes. You did the right thing. You got fired. I swear to God, this money better go to her. If I find out that this money did not go to this woman, if she comes out and says, I don't know anything about these gifts and goes, I am going to howl with immediate laughter because there's no out. There's no out for anybody at that point. You motherfuckers just gave money to anything. Crystal, I'm looking up at the ceiling right now. Give a statement. Let us know if this is a real GoFundMe dedicated to you. If you know nothing about this, I'm going to howl with laughter. Because at that point, you've gone viral for fucking up your life. You've been fired, and motherfuckers are using your time of down. You're down. While you're down, motherfuckers are using that to make 100,000. Bitch, I be sick. Matter of fact, 200,000. Because the goal's been raised. That was not the goal beforehand. And for the dumb fuck in here who's just sitting silently, fuck Black Lives Matter. Fuck Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player. They didn't deserve that fucking money either. But because your mind thinks at half speed, you thought that was going to be something I'd sit here and cheer on. Nope. Wrong game, wrong nigga. Try it somewhere else. Maybe it'll work over here. Because now we need to know his input on it.
The fatigue.
I'm bored. I'm bored. And you know what happens when I'm bored? I need a game. And I'm gonna play Grand Theft Auto. Fucking mansions come out. I think the mansions come out Wednesday. I need to up myself. Uno. I'm not playing Uno. Should I play Uno? Nah, I'm not playing Uno. Nah. No Uno today, dear boys. No Uno today.
Fatigue levels are at an all-time high. I think the world...
How much do they cost? Start selling human organs.
...needs Christmas now more than anything. And this Cinnabon employee who was harassed by some Somalis...
Source!
...for not wearing a hijab had just had enough. And, well, there's a lot going on in this story. But what I can tell you is she was fired and has since raised $102,000 US... I checked that, $104,000. Now, I did a little bit of digging into who this individual is, and it's interesting, but...
it's interesting. She has a half-black baby. She's a Democrat. And even worse, that's it. There's nothing else to this. But because we live in an age where your qualifications as a human being matter depending on how I feel about it, maybe she deserves the money, maybe she doesn't. Oh, and who could forget endangering children? Maybe that's not a big deal to you because who cares? You don't have kids, so it doesn't matter. I don't have kids, and I think anyone who endangers children probably shouldn't be on the pecking order for getting money from a bunch of people. But you know what? Maybe that's that wokeism.
I think really the money that people are, throwing her way isn't really about her.
It's been months since the last time it was a relevant topic to throw money at a random white woman for saying nigga. And did the world get better? No, we got dumber. We got dumber. Nothing changed since the last time.
It's about sending a message. It's just like that lady in the park in Minnesota. It's not even about whether or not this lady was a Democrat or a Republican or this, that, or another thing. It's just people are tired. So dang tired of all this nonsense. And if you're tired too, make sure you leave a like on the video. By the way, just want to remind everyone, RAM prices are going through the roof. I think.
And spending thousands of dollars on a PC probably ain't the wave, buddy. Not gonna lie to you.
About cancel culture stuff. Cinnabon Karen. Cinnabon Karen is fired for a racist tirade against 2 Somali customers who were harassing her during her shift. Isn't that funny? Isn't the wording on that kind of funny? Look, both people are probably share some level of blame here, but we live in a different era now. Like, white people are not putting up with this stuff anymore. Like,
yes, they are. I hate to break it to you. You have 2 examples that is not the rest of white people. They got a lot of white people that just sit there and take it like the good whores that they dream to be.
There was just a guy, a black suspect, who stabbed a white guy, and a jury acquitted him because the white guy called him a slur after he stabbed him. That happened in New York. I think Tim covered it this morning. So,
and that don't really change nothing here.
we have this video of Cinnabon.
That sounds like go blacks to somebody.
Karen.
I am racist.
Yes.
And you are an idiot. No, I am racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You're ruining your life, by the way.
So we're importing Somalis who are now, taking part in cancel culture.
You talk about respect? You talk about respect? You are fired from this place. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you look like.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Did I stutter?
I'm struggling. What's the funny? Like, I would love to laugh, but I need to understand what's funny. Like, is it just her standing up for the white pride? I mean, comedy's subjective, and you know what? You're out of a job. You got to figure out how you're gonna pay for shit, especially around Christmas time. But hey, at least this guy's cheering you on from a distance.
Now, I don't support dropping the hard R in general.
What a liberal cuck mindset. I don't support dropping it. That's the whole basis of this shit. You just cheered her on. You just cheered her on. You cheered what she was doing. Now it's, I don't support using this. You either want to stand for something or you're a pussy. What is it? Y'all have called me a fence sitter for less. What is it? Are y'all gonna stick beside her? Or are y'all gonna, I don't know.
But I'm not going to disavow it because what everyone conveniently
Oh, so wait a minute.
hard R in general. But I'm not going to disavow it because what everyone conveniently left out
With no evidence.
was that they, in fact, picked the fight. They picked the fight, they harassed her, they pulled out a camera and then played victim after she responded.
Our source is Twitter. Now look, you could give the rub to Twitter all you want about getting things right while mainstream gets it hilariously wrong. But I will not allow this subject matter to go on without being consistent. I will not believe random Twitter users unless they give me a source, and they haven't. They just tweeted this shit. I can't believe the fucking victim's version of the story without a goddamn source. And you can look at the video and be like, that's the source right there. Is it? Because motherfuckers have looked at that video and spun it in their own directions, which is why, for the 3rd time in this stream, it's either you believe she was harassed or she harassed. It's literally no facts in this that would benefit or help out.
Just like the little girl in Scotland, only this is America and people are clutching their pearls over mean words. Be skeptical of everything.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna.
So this is how the interaction started.
It's not how the interaction started. Apparently this started over the amount of caramel on a Cinnabon treat. That's how the video starts. But that's not how this interaction started. Sorry.
They're harassing her about not wearing a hijab.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
You want me to throw
And also, in this video, nobody mentions a hijab. So how likely am I even to believe either version of this story about a hijab? Nowhere in this is a hijab mentioned. I'm supposed to believe from random people on Twitter who were not there and random TikTok account that claims that they're the person. This was all about my hijab. This was all because she wasn't wearing a hijab. Not a soul got a source. And me asking for the source, somehow, is me excusing sexism. How have you still not responded, you dumbass?
water on you?
I think, the Cinnabon employee probably should have, control their anger a little better.
Oh, you're flip-flopping, buddy. You gotta pick one. Either it's not something you're going to admonish, or it's something you're going to admonish. You can't, you can't fence it like that there, Jeremy. Not the way, buddy. Not the way. You need to, as you would probably put it, pick a side. You need to pick one. Is it she's in the right? Is she's based and the whites are tired? Or is she in the wrong because everybody knows with a fucking functioning brain this would get anybody fired? I need one. I need one. I need one. I need one. I blew myself up.
But I'm not going to condemn her. I'm not going to condemn somebody.
I need you to know that I need the definition of words to matter again. Make definitions of words matter again. Like, there you go. Make the definition of words matter again. You just admonished her. You just did it. Jesus.
I think, the Cinnabon employee probably should have, control their anger a little better. But I'm not going to condemn her. I'm not going to condemn somebody in 2025 for just having enough of this BS.
So wait a minute. Have some balls. Wait a minute. Jeremy, you're sick of the immigrants and the Somali Wallies. Have some balls. On your channel right now, just go for it. Just start saying how you feel about these fucking Somalis, about these immigrants, about everybody who's not white. Go ahead. You won't, because that will get all of that money that you have accumulated on YouTube wiped away. Because the money is how you follow the story.
I'm not going to have enough, now I'm not going to give her money because she's in fact a...
Oh, why are you not going to give her money? I thought we were in support. I thought she was based cool in Red Pill, buddy. What happened? What's the problem? Why aren't you going to give her money?
A pro-choice Biden-Harris Democrat.
Oh. That's why we're not believing in her. That's why we're not putting forth our best effort in her. It's because she voted. You're a cool white woman for hurling slurs and being based, brother. But you supported Kamala and Biden, so are you really cool? This is the most pussified. This shit is pussified. This is pussified. Imagine when he finds out that she's got a mixed kid. He'll really fucking be upset now. I don't really think, you know what? I'm casting an aspersion. I don't think Quartering is really against the mixed races. I don't think he is. I feel like that's more of like a Nick Fuentes style thing. To give a little benefit of doubt.
But if people want to give her money, I'm not going to condemn them because it's about sending a message.
There is no message that could have been sent. Nothing's changed. The world's gotten dumber. We're all going to die. Just come watch TV. Like, hey, I mean, this is one for one, like how black people operate. Oh my God, this black person, their time of need. We need to help them. Wait, they voted for Trump? Ah, fuck them. Are we serious? Oh, are we serious, children? Children, are we serious? Because when you look at these moments in a vacuum, you tend to understand how slow we are as a human race. That's how we're quantifying our support. Not by anything based, edgy, and cool, and even though she's dumb, I'm not really going to admonish her, even though she did a bad thing, even though she should have controlled her anger better, I'm not going to fucking demean her, even though I just did. No. Yeah, you fence hitter. Yeah, I'm so glad that that's the rhetoric people got on me. Defend your fucking president taking so long to fucking hold the Epstein files hostage. And then after that, defend this fucking lack of importance around immigration to where they've taken our jobs, they've taken our healthcare, they're taking our housing, deport them, but somehow, some way, let them in legally just to do it the legal way. Because legally, if you fuck me over, my complaint doesn't mean anything. Legally, if you fuck me over, I can't really complain because it doesn't mean shit. But, if you do it illegally, then I'm going to complain. Oh, okay. Right. Hey, but you should probably think about that one day you get on a plane and you start worrying about Shaniqua and her qualifications, even though that's not how that shit works. But because the mindset of information is based around more edgy clip than it is actual substance, because actual substance is boring, we get shit like this in the never-ending hellscape of the culture war.
Of course, Cinnabon getting absolutely dragged. If your dessert table looks like this, I'll be there, they say. Well, let's look at the response. Look what...
You skipped past a slur. You skipped past the slur. I saw that. Hold on.
Of course, Cinnabon getting absolutely...
He skipped mighty fine past that. Hold on.
Dragged. If your dessert table looks like this, I'll be there, they say. Well, let's look at the response.
Hold on. I did too much. Well, why'd you scroll past that one? Why did you want to read that one, bud? Could have read that one. It'd been great, edgy, based, and cool.
Look what they did to your employee. I avoid Somalis. Now I avoid Cinnabon. Keep giving these invaders diabetes. I don't support anti-free speech, communistic Somali lovers. Let's see. I want mine to look like this. Bring her back.
And wait a minute. I cannot stand any of you motherfuckers that bellow out about free speech. I cannot for the life of me understand it. Is it free speech or the speech you want to hear? Because when a motherfucker says slurs, apparently free speech is back and it's cool and edgy and based. But when motherfuckers start talking about how cool it is that they're 45 years old and trans, now they gotta go get put the dick back on. So which is it? Which is it? Free speech all around or free speech that you're comfortable with? Because if it's free speech that you're comfortable with, that's not free speech. Just so we know.
Somali is your customer now. That's hate speech. You hate white people. I mean, Cinnabon is about to lose a large amount of their customers due to taking the side of foreigners over whites. I mean, again, I'm not going to automatically assume that this woman is a quote unquote good person. She voted for Kamala Harris. She's,
How is this not fence sitting? Like, what the fuck? You motherfuckers accuse me of that because I don't pick any of your raggedy ass political sides because they suck. How is this not a massive, I'm going to fence sit the best way possible? I'm not going to fully admonish her, but I'm not going to be on her side because she was in the wrong and she could have handled her emotions better. But the main reason is that she's a fucking baby-killing Biden Harris supporter. Oh, think of the children, won't you damn near please? Like, oh dear, oh great heavens, think of the children at any point, please. Like, what are we doing? How do we come to this point? How do we let it rip?
But again, if you take all of that out of it, these Somalis...
No, you can't take all of that out of it. Unfortunately, you can't. Because context is key. And again, based off nothing. This is why I'm begging. Crystal, if you just so happen, if you're watching this, confirm or deny that this Give Sin Go is for you. If it's for you, then you know what? Go ahead, get your money. You wouldn't be the first person to get your money off something stupid. You won't be the last. But if it's not, all this, it's about sending a message. We're sick of this. Oh yeah, just let a motherfucker grift you and lie to you about where that money's going. That's what you want. That's what you strive for.
We're harassing her about not wearing a hijab. That's how this started. And this is the perfect meme, right? You're racist. Wait, what? 2025. You're racist. Don't care.
Doesn't even fit on the screen. Good editing, bud.
And if you go to her Give, Send, Go, it now has 104,000 US American dollars, which is probably triple what her salary was at Cinnabon. I got to be honest. I mean, maybe I don't know if she was full-time. I guess if she was full-time, she's making $20 an hour. That's 40 grand a year. So this is 2 years salary. Meet Crystal, hardworking white mom, doing her job at Cinnabon. 2 Somali customers decided to make her shift hell with intimidation. Instead of banning the offenders and backing their employee, Cinnabon fires Crystal to keep the nons happy. Now, look, if you have an employee dropping the hard R on customers, you're going to get fired.
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
I need y'all to understand. I need y'all to understand what the definition of words mean. You have got to be fucking kidding me. I'm not going to admonish her. I'm not going to chastise her. I'm not going to demean her. I'm not going to criticize her, even though she's a leftist liberal cuck sissy. I'm not going to be mad at her. But if you blurt the hard R, you're going to get fired. Isn't that bout a bitch? Isn't that about the most creme de la creme ass shit imaginable? Like, what? Thoughts on the quartering calling the Jacksonville shooting fake? Source me, please. What are you talking about? I'm so jaded by these shootings. They happen damn near every week. I hope it wasn't a school shooting. I mean, really, any version of a shooting, not good. But I'm tired of us pretending like we give a fuck about these kids, then doing nothing to help them in the circumstance that fucks them over the most. Because just imagine having an algebra test, and then, as you're failing that, you get a bullet to the fucking side of your face. Like, Louise. Please, Louise. Like, I could imagine worse ways to go out when trying to avoid an algebra test, and that's not the way I would want to go out.
I don't really know what to tell you about that. Like, I'm not going to pretend like what she said or did was okay, even though...
Oh, you're not going to pretend what she said was okay, even though you're going to cheer it on because it sends a message. We, the whites, are done. Even though nothing's changed. I knew this redneck would make it... Well, I hate to break it to you, but I told you that Monday you were going to start seeing people make these videos. Like, if you couldn't get the hint that I was referring to him, then I don't know what to tell you. Now, the apparatus is very cold, so I'm wondering, in and of itself right now, did anyone else make a fucking video? It's been a number of hours. It's been a number of hours. No. He hasn't. What about a certain perspective? What about a certain perspective? Has he given insight? No. Damn it. Come on, give us what we want. Give the people what they want. They want to know what you condone and what you don't condone.
Oh, I understand. You know, here's JC Denton with $1,000. Look at Black Rifle with $1,000. Now, this certainly isn't Black Rifle corporate.
Oh, so you're able to say with varying degrees of certainty that that's not Black Rifle, like I guess the circuit or the coffee, whatever. Do you not want to read that fucking name? Do you not want to read the name of the person who started that Gifts and Go and not just raise an eyebrow even a little bit?
Mark Dyson Salty Cracker sent me, if the Somalians must be seen until they are all removed by our blessed president's law enforcement. You know, Euro Groiper, $777. You know, Dan Schneider, $500. Again, you can put whatever name you want in these things. George Floyd gave $500.
Oh, you could put it in. Sounds like you just go in and make one too.
$100, that's good. Yeah, I mean, St. Floyd continuing to spread the wealth. Look, I'm not going to stand this woman or tell my viewers to give her money.
You have got to be stretching me. Which is it? Are you going? Are you going to cheer her on or not? It's like you're too pussy to just say it. Say that you love it. Say that you enjoy it for what it's worth. Just say it. Just say you support her and go on. It's not that hard. It ain't that difficult. But for some fucking reason, it's difficult because these motherfuckers don't want to be viewed. They're scared of the liberal left. They're afraid of the liberals and their abilities to complain at any given moment. He doesn't want a bunch of people on his back calling him a racist for supporting somebody who hurled a slur. That's what it is.
But I don't care if people do, because I am also fatigued. The level.
Oh, so just start saying it. You're fatigued inside your house. You are not interacting with anybody in Wisconsin. You are not interacting with anybody outside. What are you fatigued by? You know how I could cure your fatigue, Quartering? Turn the phone off. Turn on a movie. Fuck your wife. That's how you stop being fatigued right there, my guy. That's how we could get you to stop being fatigued. Cause the 99% of you motherfuckers that'd be like, I'm fatigued by this. Turn the computer off. You won't be fatigued anymore. You won't be fatigued if you just sit back, turn that phone off, and go about your life. Cause it ain't your next door neighbor. None of y'all live around him. But, oh, I'm so fatigued. I'm fatigued. Oh my God, I'm so fatigued. Then start moving. Start moving to where you feel safe. Play dispatch, $1,200.
Level of fatigue that I have is also nearly unmatched. It is just not what I think anybody wants. I don't want any part of it. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. You know what I mean?
What are you looking at? No, I don't know what you mean.
Like, I just don't care. And I think people out there also don't care. People just simply do not care about upsetting people anymore. About getting called racist.
That's cool. All of you do not have money. All of you are not going to be able to just randomly go viral and start getting maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're not. Notice that this is something that had garnered attention months after the last one. So unless everybody was just storing up money for the next time, congrats. You're probably not going to see another story like this garner this amount of attention probably until March. Maybe even April. Because unfortunately, everybody ain't got money to just give at every given moment somebody go viral for racial interactions. It's just not possible. Y'all not as loaded as y'all pretend to be. You, the common American individual, should save your money. You should save your money. I'm telling you. I'm not a legal. I'm not legal. I'm not a financial advisor. But I'd recommend saving your money for, I don't know, gas, little electricity bill. You know what I'm saying? Rent, that 50-year mortgage that you voted for. You know, all the things necessary. Giving your money to auspicious individual dealing in the moment of Somalians based on whichever version of the story you want to believe, it's probably not a good use of your money. It's probably not a good use of your money. You know? It's wonderful options all around. Hopefully you take that. You should save your money, Leon. Unfortunately, I'm about to blow all my money on these fucking Grand Theft Auto mansions, bitch. I've been playing this game since, I'm gonna say, last Thursday, trying to get enough. But apparently it's 20 fucking million. People are worried that the base price is 20 million. And I'm sitting here with 17. So I'm like in the ballpark. I'm not in the ballpark. I'm outside of the ballpark. But I'm trying to get in.
Nobody cares anymore. We're over it. And again, I'm not going to say like, hey, this person's a great person.
Then you're not over it. Because you know the one thing you didn't bring up is the endangering of children. Now, I don't know how staunch how strong stances are about you tired of it Americans. You just so sick of it. I don't know where you all stand on endangering children, but I guess it only matters about endangering children if the children are at the feet of the mercy of the transgender. Is that it? I hope that's not it. I hope there's actually backbones here. That way we could actually have some substance around the subject matter. But having this be something to where, oh, I'm for it, but not fully because she's still dumb, but she's based, but she needs to watch her words, but she's still cool, but she voted for Kamala, but she's still awesome because we're sick of it. Nigga, pick one. It ain't hard. Like, it ain't hard. It's a nice little chub dick. Either you're going to support her fully or you're not. I don't support her because if I have to support her, that means I got to support a bunch of shit I don't stand with. That has to do with employee etiquette. I cannot go to my place of employment, put on the uniform, and start hurling slurs or any form of hateful rhetoric without the 100% chance that if I'm recorded, I'm getting fired. What is this line of meaning that people have set up? What is this? Why are we setting this standard so stupidly? I forgot. Trump called us all untalented.
But I am going to say, hey, we've had enough. People have had enough. Osman and her cousin and her husband, how do we know they're even different, who described as a black Somali Muslim couple, were shopping at the mall that day when they decided to stop by a popular bakery chain for a treat. Oh, well, they're just some good old wholesome Somali invaders, of which 75% are on government assistance.
What does that have to do with this? Leon, you don't understand. They're only here because what does government assistance that we do not fucking know that they are on have to do with the story about slurs and cinnamon rolls? Nothing? Oh, well, I guess I will be the boring one who will, for the love of God, keep it as consistent as one can be. Because for the love of God, do motherfuckers want to be willfully inconsistent for the fuck of it? Or maybe it's for the plot. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's for the plot. Maybe inconsistency is all the rage now. Is that 6'7" inconsistent? You know, it's all the rage now.
But when they walked in the business, the husband and the wife could tell the atmosphere was not welcoming, and it was all because of workers' facial expression and attitude. Osmond explained tensions grew increasing high after her cousin requested Wilsey add more caramel to her pecan cinnamon roll, according to Osmond. Her cousin then noticed the caramel running low and asked Wilsey if she had any more before the worker appeared to grow frustrated and hurled several racial profanities.
I don't think he knows what he just read. He just read the version that supports the customers. God damn it. Sir, I think you read the wrong hit piece. Sir, I think you need to go on theblaze.com if you want like the rights version of it. Sir, this won't stand, sir. You just read the wrong version. He just read the wrong version of this fucking story. This is fucking ridiculous.
I mean, maybe just get your damn Cinnabon.
I mean, wouldn't you want, if you were that hungry for it, fat ass, to get like the extra thing? Are we now gonna make it a racial thing that motherfuckers want more sauce on a fucking item? Please don't. Please do not. Please, can we not do that? Can we act like for once everybody does the exact same thing? Because if we're gonna sit here and pretend like you motherfuckers ain't there's not one of you fucks in here that has gone to a fast food spot and asked for sauce, you drive all the way to your fucking home, open that bag, and you don't have sauce, and you get mad. Not one of you motherfuckers can say, oh, I've never done that. You'd be a liar. And you know you'd be a liar. What standard is this?
Maybe just like get your damn Cinnabon. I mean, just
what is he looking down at? Great informative styled information I'm getting here. A guy barely distracted. See, my excuse is that I'm playing a fucking game where essentially I'm role playing as a terrorist, bombarding the city I live in with drugs. This motherfucker has nothing to occupy his fucking time, and he's just like, yeah, I care. Yeah. Whoa. Was it a mall? Was it a mall or a Cinnabon store? I think based on these articles, it was a Cinnabon store in a mall, which is not a rare thing. Even though there is a Cinnabon walking distance for me, I might go. I've never been to Cinnabon. Like, I've never had anything. I was like what was that store? Like the American cookie store? That's the store I go to for my sweet treat. Had the best cookie cakes.
Maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe just get your stupid garbage cinnamon bun and don't be whining about extra caramel. It sounds like they were giving this woman a hard time in the first place.
We have no indication of that. This could have been a moment of, hey, can I get some extra caramel? We have none of us have a clue. Not you, not me. Where the fuck's Sarah? She's been mighty quiet. None of us have an indication. I saw the video on Twitter. Seems like an out of context video and people are jumping to conclusions. Tango, you have one of two options. Either you're going to believe based on no evidence, that she harassed a customer about their hijab, or based on no evidence, you're going to believe they harassed her over a hijab. Go ahead, just pick one. Pick one. That's your only options. Pick one. Now, stat. Oh, what is a on the double? He speaks as Starbucks doesn't exist. He speaks as if his fat ass never's done the thing. Every American on this earth has done the thing where they've wanted extra sauce. Can I get some sauce? They do it. Every single one of us does it.
And by the way, this article completely cuts out the part where they're talking about, the hijab.
Why didn't you read the New York Post one? The New York Post version of it has the hijab in it. I haven't. You're a fat fucking American liar. I want you to know that.
Was she in the right? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there for the whole thing, right?
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
None of us were there for the full thing. This is like the glaring example as to how stupid we are as a people. Trump was right. Just bring in Xi Jinping and the rest of the Koreans. That way they could just take our fucking jobs and just have fun with it, bro. Like, at this point, c'est la vie. Like, fuck. C'est la vie, bro. Like, cause this is just sad. This is just sad. Now none of us were there. This is fuck me in the face and call me Shirley. Cause this is just fucking ridiculous, bruv. This is just not up to the standards of living that I would want to be in, bruv. I'm having an aneurysm on the double, bruv. And I don't feel too fucking good, mate. I don't feel too lively in this moment. I don't.
I'm not going to condemn this woman. No, I'm not going to give her any of my money. But Cinnabon is going to regret this. Like, this is terrible press for Cinnabon.
Why? And why would they regret this? Wait, why would they regret this? Why is this terrible press for them? They got rid of somebody who was hurling a slur. That's basic press for them. What are they going to lose? Who the fuck was going to Cinnabon before this? Who the fuck? We act like Baskin Robbins ain't exist. Who the fuck was going there before this? And now it's like, I can no longer support. They're against my values as an American citizen. Who? Impossible. If anything, it's just press. It's literally just press. It's not negative. It's not good. Why did he skip over her charges? Because, it's not juicy enough to say, hey, this woman endangered children. It's more juicy to say she's a Biden supporter. So I'm not going to give her my money because of that. And, I'm not really going to criticize her, but she's based and people are sick of it. And y'all dare describe me as the fence sitter because I have the balls to be consistent. Okay. All right. I still like Cinnabon. Hey, good for you. I've never had it, so really, I can't tell you if it's good or bad. I dead ass might just take my ass to Cinnabon and just be like, what's good? What's good that doesn't have peanuts in it? And whatever the fuck they give me, I'll just walk out with and eat it. And just be like, oh, this is either nasty or it's a sweet treat. One that I probably won't think about getting again. Because I'm at that age where it's just like, I feel like the only sweet that I'll actually put my lips on is a Hershey's cookies and cream bar. Because daddy likes his cookie and he likes his cream on it too. Since when did he become a Biden supporter? No. His gripe is that he won't fully support the woman because she's a Biden-Harris supporter. Ready for that last season of The Boys? I don't have the heart to tell you, never seen The Boys. Never, not one time. I've never watched The Boys. The only thing I know about The Boys is, I think, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, there's a character there that's like a ripoff Captain America that is a psychopath. Now, am I right about that? That all depends on one of you who's diehard fan of The Boys. But I am not. I have not watched it, so I don't know. Why come you haven't watched it? I don't have the fucking leisure to want to, number one. Number two, I got anime. I'll be all right. I got anime to watch. I'll be all right. As long as I got that. As long as I got my fucking anime where motherfuckers are turning into half-naked monsters and committing genocide, I'll be okay. Oh, what? You thought I was going, I need my waifu titi anime character. Sorry, I'm not Skelly. I'm a functioning human being in society.
Cinnabon, and it's really just about the larger fatigue, right? It's about the larger fatigue that everyone in the world...
Don't fucking... No, now you appear. Don't act like you don't have one of those fucking body pillows of a fucking anime character. You freak. You infidel. I've been here. Don't act like you don't have one of those fucking body pillows of an anime character. You freak. You know you have them. I don't have a docu. The fact that you know what it is. See, I called it a body pillow. You called it its actual name. I'm beginning to feel as though something's a little suspicious. What anime are you talking about? Any of them. Listen, bro. I think y'all heard me say this a week ago. Once you reach a certain age, you probably shouldn't be telling people that you watch certain anime, bro. Like, you can't be in your 30s saying, oh my God, I love High School DxD. Check that motherfucker's hard drive now. Oh my God, I love High School DxD. Oh my God, I love Boku no Pico. I don't give a fuck what age you are. If a motherfucker says they like Boku no Pico, throw them in jail. If a motherfucker says they watched it, give them the rack. When do we get a Leon body pillow? I will actually walk into the room as you're getting surgery and punch you in the face. I will actually stop these doctors from fixing your legs and just cracking your fucking spine from the inside. Fuck is wrong with you? The hell is wrong with you? The hell is your problem? Bring gumbo? I will give you the stalest fucking white rude gumbo, and then I will crack your fucking vertebrae. Don't you ever ask me for a... Don't you ever ask, where's the Leon... I hate Twitch. Falafel. But from one dumb to another dumb. Now look, I say that, it's a horrible I admit, horrible segue, because apparently this guy almost died over the weekend. We don't condone death unless you're somebody who probably starts talking about how much you want to fuck kids. You could die. But everybody else, nah, you got to stay on this fucking rock with me. Apparently, somebody, I'll even draw the art for it, I will fly to that horrible fucking state you live in, and I will just sit there and wait for the day you go into the operating room, and I will disguise myself as a doctor, and I will just rapidly punch you in the fucking face. There will be no art of such a thing. I'm drawing it now. Just so you all know, Skelly is an avid racist who blurts out various slurs against Mexicans, against gay people, against her own mentally ill. It's ridiculous. But for some reason, Skelly thinks that they can get away with this. How do we get here? I liked Inuyasha growing up, disliked the sequel, especially. I loved the sequel. The sequel was pretty fucking good. Was it like the greatest thing since sliced bread? No. But as something to watch, I enjoyed that. It was a good, thorough enjoyment. But him, back to business.
Some conversations with our partners, been talking with Rumble. There may be a solution. And it's going to be rapid change very quickly. We're going to have some emergency meetings. We've already had emergency meetings for obvious reasons. And there is a possibility that the 19th is the last episode of Timcast IRL.
Whee! Oh, no.
We are doing everything we can to make sure that's not going to be the case. It's no secret that I've been frustrated and disillusioned with...
I can't believe this guy, like 4 days ago, was crying about a black woman surpassing him in views, and now he's crying that, oh my God, I can't, oh my God, I want to quit, oh God.
A lot of people in politics, but that's no reason to walk away from doing our nightly show with a tremendous success. But the cost is not just money anymore. The cost is the safety of my family, myself, and there are many ideas were floating around. This morning show that I do,
I didn't want to find the rest of it. I didn't. But we have someone who will give us the insight necessary on the happenings of Tim Pool. For the life of me, an hour ago, Tim Pool to end Timcast IRL December 19th, as internet calls him a liar. He's not lying. How do we know? See, the one problem with the internet, the one problem for conservatives is that they've spent a long time saying everything's fake, proceed with a little bit of skepticism, don't believe everything. But the problem is they've coached up their fan bases to believe that rhetoric all the time. You can't believe it for them. Whatever they say, it's 100%. Whatever the left says, it's a dirty little lie. It's a dirty little liberal lie. Y'all want to hear a dirty liberal lie? Skelly's not a cripple. She could walk the whole time. I've seen the footage. And I know you, Skelton. I saw you doing the Cuban shuffle at TwitchCon. Oh, God. I dropped my thing.
Here from the quartering over the weekend, I think...
Oh, God, you talk so slow. Jesus. Oh my God, look at his eyes. Take a nap, sir. Take a nap. Jesus.
The tipping point has been hit. Obviously, if you follow my channel or you follow any of the mainstream news.
Wait, now the tipping point's been hit? God damn, Charlie Kirk, fuck you, I guess. I thought that now listen, I would have thought the tipping point was Trump damn near getting his head blown off. That's what I thought the tipping point would have been. You know, because you're just watching a fucking guy. Imagine you didn't even watch this shit, and you just like sitting on your couch, sitting doing work, and all of a sudden your phone blow up with notifications. Trump almost shot. Trump almost this. Trump almost that. And you're like, what the fuck? I would have thought the tipping point was there. But if you didn't want to consider that to be the tipping point, you know, a fucking largely known about conservative influencer gets his fucking neck blown. Wouldn't that be a tipping point? Wouldn't it? Like, regardless of if you like these people or not, wouldn't those significant moments in time be tipping points of more merit? Now look, motherfuckers shooting at your crib, shooting at your place of work, yeah, that's a lot. But if we were to compare you being live and us finding out about in real time Kirk was shot will forever be an insane moment. It's the fact that Barton just came in here really as we were ending the stream. Because if you remember that shit, before that, we were supposed to be done. And Barton just comes in and so innocent. I just saw a report of Charlie Kirk getting shot. I'm like, the fuck? I think I even said who, because I didn't know. Jeez. And I'm still pissed off at all of y'all because how, why, and what purpose was I the only one who was being optimistic that he could make it? Fuck y'all. And then even worse, when it was done, I got motherfuckers running at me saying, you seemed awfully giddy about the news that he got shot. And the whole fucking time I'm sitting there gobsmacked because I just watched the dude get his neck blown from a distance. And then after 30 minutes, you get 5 other fucking angles of it. I'm the only one in the room that's like, man, fuck, hopefully he make it. Nah, bro, he's dead. Look where he got shot. Done. And fuck y'all. Fuck y'all for that. And then y'all just let these motherfuckers come in here and be like, oh, you seem pretty happy about this. Or even worse. Or even fucking worse. The dumb motherfuckers who was like, what if that was your mom? I know that y'all think that that's a got you because you fucking watch YouTube debaters all fucking day. You think that means you know how to talk? It's not a gotcha. Just like how I really wouldn't expect any of you to give too much of a fuck about my mother dying. I would. Why? Because that's my mother. I really am not impacted positively or negatively about Charlie Kirk. Why? I didn't know that man. I didn't go to a conference and see him and take a picture. I wasn't friends with him. That is a stranger to me. He may not be a stranger to you, and you shouldn't ignore things like this because he's a significant individual. Motherfucker, I have meat to beat. I'm not watching all these motherfuckers. The fuck? It's not happening.
For Tim Pool's channel, there was an incident at his property where somebody fired into his property about 3 times. Of course, there's more to share with you about that in this video, as well as he put out about a 40-minute.
I swear to God, if I see a fucking ad, I swear to God, if I see a fucking ad, shit. I'm gonna lose my shit if I see a fucking ad of any kind. I did not watch this beforehand. None of you did either, so you don't know. You're gonna sit there and be like, there is job. None of us know. I swear to God, if I see a fucking ad, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
Response video this morning in which I definitely wanted to listen to. I also talked to Tim at length on Sunday about everything that was going on, and it's far worse than he's telling people about. And because he's going about his business like an actual professional, it's left a hole for this new era of conspiratorial morons
that you have indulged, that Tim Pool has indulged, that Candace Owens has indulged. You've all indulged it because you're too chicken shit to just call a motherfucker stupid for a conspiracy theory that nobody willingly will want to believe without any significant evidence, because evidence is boring. Facts behind it don't matter. What matters is the juicy hot take. Because actual information doesn't satisfy that palate for just being entertained by stupid shit that doesn't affect you.
That are giving people like Alex Jones a bad name. I think conspiracy theorists are largely...
Oh, that's another one. Alex Jones, congrats. Congrats for creating this climate and then getting mad when it turns on you.
Entertaining, harmless, and sometimes they end up right. That's been my opinion of them.
I'm still waiting for the school shooting being a stage op. How's that one? Was that one right? No? Cool.
My entire life. Hey, how about that tower? How about who was really behind this set or other things? Sometimes these people end up correct. And when they're not correct...
Wait. So who is behind the tower? Because I'm assuming you're talking about 9/11. What? Did the plane not fly into the fucking building? Did they just set it off at the right time and all these dead people are just, they're just not real? They weren't even on the plane. They went to Epstein Island. Woo, 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 woo. We went to Epstein Island. Wee! Fucking kill me, dog.
The amount of damage that they cause is minimal. Maybe it's to their own reputation. Maybe it's to, their friends and family's reputation. But for the most part, they don't do any damage.
Oh, so they do damage to victims and victims' families and how they look at this information and how people view them, because now you have a bunch of dumbasses who don't actually do any research calling them liars and saying that they're lying about the whole thing. Oh, but it doesn't really do any fucking damage. Oh, strip me down to my knees and call me Pretty Penny. I need to watch, what's that shit called? Welcome to Dairywood? Bro, I saw a clip of that Dairywood fucking show. Why did that motherfucker, it just slice this motherfucker head off and start biting the inside? I need to watch that shit. I don't even know the context of that shit. I just saw it on Twitter and like, oh my God, amazing. That's what we want to see. That's what we live for right there.
But we have this new conspiracy theorist generation, which is actually, I believe, a psyop. They aren't actually conspiracy theorists. They are people who are making up lies. They know they're lying.
So basically the same as what you find entertaining. Just now it's more so directed towards you more than ever. See, in previous time, it was just dictated towards the liberal left. It was just dictated towards them liberal lefties. But now that the liberal lefties don't really hold too much power anymore, who are the conspiracies going to go towards? The Trump administration. So now what was entertaining is not, because how dare you all throw conspiracy theories out about his favorite people and who he supports. Right. Interesting.
And they have a specific purpose for those lies. We've had, Trump and Butler. Trump at his golf course. Tim at his property. Some lunatic showing up at Matt Walsh's house getting arrested. The PSYOP, which it largely is, against TPUSA, where now there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people convinced that TPUSA, the agency largely responsible for Trump's gains in the youth vote, they supposedly are behind taking out their own leader. It's because these people who are spreading these things, and largely on X, there's a few YouTubers who are doing it, but it's mostly on X.
Say their names, dick.
They don't care about the truth. They just care about making money. Or,
you know what's interesting about somebody claiming that others don't care about the truth is when they blatantly ignore any real context around a story just to be like, hey, it's cool that you said slurs, but it's also not cool because slurs are bad in the workplace. I don't think we're caring about truth there. I think we're just caring about getting the video out, which, fine. Sure, do what you gotta do. But we can't cry foul when we're the ones committing the fouls. Can I be honest with ya? And why has Sarah still not responded? This is ridiculous. I told you source me, and you still, after an hour, have not sourced me. Ridiculous.
And I believe this.
It's almost like I'm right, and you have one of two options. You're either going to believe she sexually harassed over a fucking hijab, or the customer sexually harassed over a fucking hijab. And those are your only fucking options. Oh, might I add, with no evidence to back it.
To be true, some of them are being directly paid by Democrats or other outsiders to be chaos agents.
Oh, now Candace is being paid by the Democratic Party. Hooray, Candace! Woo!
To destroy the right. And it's working. That's perhaps the most frustrating part about it. It's working extremely well. We have, certain YouTubers who, I don't know if they were ever really right-wing, but, 100, 200,000 live viewers every day just spewing outright lies. Not a single shred of evidence. People don't care.
Why are you too pussy to say Candace's name? Are you afraid? Are you afraid that what does Candace call her? The truth seekers are a bunch of liars? How could you?
This is not, hey, we never landed on the moon or whatever. This is, hey.
Did Tim Pool and other Republican YouTubers not get paid by Russia? Hey, it's only cool when it's the people who overly support him or overly on the same side as him.
This organization that was largely responsible for getting Trump elected in 2020 is now the enemy. And we, the real thinkers, we need to destroy them. Because reasons. People on X publishing what only can be described as pure fantasy, getting passed around about people like Benny Johnson, about obviously Turning Point, getting tens of thousands of likes, tweets, retweets, tens of thousands of views, millions of views, providing zero evidence. Let me be clear, I'm not going to name names in this video. That's what these people want. But not one thing said by any of these people has been backed up by evidence. You understand that, right? Not a single one. And yet it has been wildly effective. Now, Christmas is coming, and I hope that...
We need to kill him. We need to get him out of here. He's unstable.
Do I need to remind y'all that this is the same guy who... This video was uploaded an hour ago. In the same day, just believed a story about who was harassing who first with no evidence? Do I need to?
We'll have a hard reset here at Christmas time to get back on, together, talking about the left. I'm not interested in what some mom investigators and dad investigators have put together about stupid maroon t-shirts. It's a distraction and it's working.
Then why won't you? You keep referencing Candace Owens. Just say her name, pussy.
Meanwhile, people are firing rounds at Tim Pool's house, but everyone's like, yeah, but what about Turning Point, Jeremy? What about Turning Point? What about him? I'm going to the convention. I have offered to start a Turning Point chapter where I live in Wisconsin. I stand by that. Until one of these clowns provides any kind of hard evidence that Turning Point is full of evil people, other than it came to me in a dream, they have my support. Why? Because I believe that they were responsible for, in particular, the youth vote switching to Trump, getting him elected. Obviously, there are other factors that led to Trump getting elected. But we have this, there's just no fixing some of this level of stupidity on X that it is my job to make fun of these people. It's no longer about worrying about debunking them because they've been going on for 15 weeks straight and none of them have provided a single piece of evidence. Not one. Okay, let me remind you, not one. Not one verifiable piece of evidence. They're lying about FBI. Oh, an FBI told the FBI about a threat in my life. Oh, wait, you never did? Oh, wait, the FBI says you never filed a complaint? Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm sure you got lots of clicks on that video. These people, we're supposed to be pointing and laughing at them. Breaking. Did Tim Pool set up a fake incident in his property to gain video views? Please read everything below. Red siren emoji. I mean, it doesn't get any dumber than this guy. Okay? No, he didn't. Emoji.
I love this. The same guy who will do exactly what he is complaining about is now complaining that it's being done. Why do you refuse to have the balls to just say Candace's name? This video is 14 minutes. You spent 6 of it bitching about Candace Owens. The fuck are we doing?
I mean, it doesn't get any dumber than this guy. Okay? No, he didn't set up a fake incident. He has a security footage, and you know what normal people, what normally happens to them? These idiots were talking like this 5 minutes after he tweeted about it. When you have a crime on your property, you submit the footage to the police. And the police ask that you don't share it because there may be identifying information in it that might help the criminal. But anonymous idiot morons on X, you're right, you should give...
Call is coming from inside the house. Hey! You're right. You're right. And it's a shame. Because no one seems to get it.
They should have 4K high definition.
Is he afraid of her suing him? There's nothing to be afraid of. Here's the sick part. He's right. I don't know why he doesn't have the balls to say a name, no. He's right. Candace Owens is not giving any of you motherfuckers a shred of fucking proof. And hey, guess what? I've worn down, this is going to sound crazy. I've worn down Moral. Moral's starting to get it. The Leon pill has worked. Yet somebody just left a comment under that new video, and I'm gonna read it. Thank God No Nut November is over. That thumbnail would have had me shook. I hate y'all. I hate you. I hate y'all. I can't stand you. Fuck. Good work. Good work. Jolly good show. Jolly good show. Wait, which video? The one I just uploaded an hour ago.
Footage of Charlie Kirk's neck exploding because they're just asking questions. And until they get that, they're just going to keep asking questions. These people are not conspiracy theorists. They are bad actors, hell-bent on destroying the right. Now, I've always liked, for example, Milo. We've got a video about some of the heinous stuff he said about Benny Johnson. I like Milo. Why is he coming out of nowhere and attacking every right-wing political person? I don't know. He doesn't need money. I know that much. Why now? And we got people with hundreds of thousands of Twitter followers. 185,000 followers, this moron. Okay? 300 likes. Good job. Oh, it's just, oh man, I don't know. I'm just asking questions, guys. Tim Pool is lying, exploding head emoji. What?
This is the exact... Wait a minute. Class, he was gung-ho believing this shit 3 hours ago. He was reading information off of Twitter 3 hours based on his line of fucking thinking here. Fuck, maybe Tim Pool is lying. Because all it takes is for it to go viral on Twitter, and that means enough. All you gotta do, he's right. Conspiracy theories, now we're in this new generation. And it's not, oh, now they're attacking me, so now I have to sit here and be against it. It's worse. It's dumber. It's not entertaining. It's just looking at something, most of the time verifiable, and saying, huh? That's it. That's all conspiracy theorists are now. Huh? Nothing else. Lick my clit.
No, Tim is not lying. And then you have the...
Wait, how do you know that he's not lying? Oh, you show her. Are you going to say her name?
It's the unmitigated gall of Candace Owens coming in. Hey.
He said her name. Yay.
Candace Owens flipping demanding evidence. Are you serious? Can security provide a description of the vehicle so we can... Are you serious, Candace? Girl, you lied about the French plot on your life and reporting to the FBI. Yeah, Tim Pool should turn over...
Hold on. I'm liking this. I'm liking this indubitably.
Evidence to your mom investigators who have provided zero verifiable facts. You know, the stuff that, ooh, the Egyptian planes, the maroon t-shirts, this guy in a green t-shirt. None of that has panned out. You guys know that, right?
Isn't Candace live right now? I shudder to think what she's gone live about. Give me... Is she live?
How's my dick supposed to jump off of all
Don't you come in here with this shit! Who stood to benefit from the Charlie Kirk assassination? Oh my God. Wait a minute. Remember what I said a minute ago? That all you got to do now is just, his goddamn face. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. Smash it past Lady Gaga. Just shoot me in the face. Who, the $1 billion question, who stood to benefit from Charlie Kirk's assassination? You gotta be fucking killing me, dog. Fuck kidding me. You gotta be killing me, dog. Like, what the... Keep going.
She just makes stuff up and says, "What? This is weird. What? This is weird. This feels weird."
I mean, fuck.
Weird. This is on purpose.
That's a future thumbnail. I mean. Now you
have Marissa Hanson. It didn't happen. Yes, it absolutely did happen. He has security footage. He has audio footage. He has a Huck had a seizure today. It's been so many months since he had one.
Fuck that dog. Give me the informative journalism.
All right, my eyeball. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be serious, super serial here, bud. All right, fine, you can stay.
Any of you stupid motherfuckers that look at a big ass dog and call it a puppy, I want to fight. If you look at one of these ginormous ass fucking dogs and you call it a puppy, Skelly, I want to fight. Like I want a bare knuckle brawl. Fuck you.
You know, did you just say vehicle? I thought people didn't say that. Yeah, I thought people didn't say vehicle. And again, it's not just Candace, who's a moron. Okay. It's Ollie. Yeah, Tim Pool. Was it faked? Candace Owens now demanding evidence from Tim Pool after 3 straight months of failing to provide any evidence of her own claims. Talk about severe lack of self-awareness. This reaction makes me feel like she's guilty of something. I mean, that's obviously a joke. Hey, maybe it was Candace Owens. I don't know. If Candace Owens wasn't involved in the drive-by at Tim Pool's house, she should come on my show and explain herself. That's where we've gone now. You know, we never landed on the moon. People weren't getting shot over that. Okay? And then Tim put out this video this morning, 45-minute long video, talking about ending.
Wait. Nobody's getting shot over saying the Russians got what's his name? Charlie Kirk. My 140-pound Great Dane is my puppy. I hate you people. I hate all of you. I hope your dogs stop wagging their tails. And they just get sad all day and they just sit there and they don't move. Nothing's wrong with them. They just sit there and they don't fucking move. Fuck you.
Tim Castira.
And fuck them dogs.
Oh. And as somebody who has talked to him directly, okay, this is something he's talked about for a long time. You guys think, you know, these conspiracy, they're not even, they give conspiracy theorists a bad name. You know, here, Tim Pool says here on Reddit, right-wingers are such professional victims. I mean, the left, there's been over 100 attacks by leftists in the last year. 100. The cost to do IRL for Tim is extremely high. I know this because I've talked to him about it. I've seen the operation. I know how businesses work.
Hey, pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Move.
He talked about this morning that...
This is fucking crazy. He's letting the liberals win with this. Never do such a thing.
The 19th may be the last Timcast IRL ever. Which would be 9 shows. That's it. 45,000 nightly viewers. He's just going to walk away from it, and I don't blame him one bit. The guy has a kid. He has a wife.
Hey, when were you going to start impregnating women so that you could inspire people to be like Charlie Kirk? What happened to that?
How's my dick supposed to jump off of all of this information you just gave me, man?
Smash a pass Whoopi fucking Goldberg. Shoot me.
He has, I'm sure, plenty.
I feel like passing would get me bit, so just shoot me.
Money in the bank that he doesn't need all of this. He could go back to just making VODs and probably still making $1 million a year or more, $2, $3, $4 million a year, and not have to worry about spending $5 million on security, insurance policies. Go move someplace out in maybe beautiful Wisconsin. Make his videos from a basement studio. Never have to deal with this stuff again. And honestly, I wouldn't blame him. I think he should do that. The people that are celebrating this, the people that are trying to mom-vestigate him, they aren't actually truth seekers. They're trying to destroy us, and I'm done with it. I'm done.
You know what's crazy? What was that one guy who came in here was like, what are your thoughts about the quartering? It's talking about a Jacksonville shooting. Why did you just type that and leave? What the fuck were you referencing?
With it. I've had enough. I'm not going to be entertaining these people anymore. I'm going to be pointing and laughing at them, as anyone who is rational should know.
So you're going to be entertaining them by giving them what they want and what you want, a view. Because you talk about them, you get views. You entertain them, you get views. You talk about them, they get views. You talk about them, they're getting ready to start asking the real question. You know? I want to play a Christmas song. I want to play, it's December. I'm going to play the greatest Christmas song known to man. Hold on, let me make sure it's the right one. I got to make sure it's the right one. Hold on. Hold. 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 Hold.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yes.
Walking home from our house
the greatest
Christmas
song of all time.
You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe she'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go.
good shit to jerk to. I can't do nothing with you motherfuckers. We can't have one moment. We can't have one moment. One. We can't have one. Just one, you sick fuck. We couldn't have one. God damn it. I'm dead. Fuck. Just, you ruined it. You ruined it. Go jerk off.